Yo, what is up, YouTube? Playing some AMC here for the A through Z series against a Kali. This is interesting because this matchup is, I would say, practically unwinnable late game. If we get to that point of late game where Kali comes online, but I have a strategy here. We're going to try our best to implement it. We're going to go a super early game start here with the shell, the wing shard, which we would get wing shard either way, but we're gonna go griffin wing instead of normally I would go transcendence, and people sometimes ask me on stream what would I recommend for AMC, and I almost always say transcendence start. It's really good in general, but in this particular matchup we have to snowball really hard. If you don't know what snowballing is, long story short, it's basically just when you have a better early game character than them and you start punishing them, and you kill them a couple times, or maybe you don't even kill them, you just force them out and you get all of the XP on the map and you become bigger. The idea is I'm level like 15 and she's level like 12 and I have like a 2,000 gold lead and I'm pushing it down. So that's what we're going to try to do here this game. Hopefully she doesn't kill our hives. I'm not sure if I should start the blue or the red. Something tells me the red, just to give me more boxing potential and more tower damage if we force any minions under tower. So I think that's what we'll do here. Yes sir, yes sir. This is my third take, by the way, on the recording. I've gotten incredibly boring games. Every single game I've played with AMC so far has ended in like, I don't even know, 5 to 10 minutes, and it's super boring. And the idea actually for this one is to end it super early too, but it's a little bit more entertaining, at least in my opinion, because it's against a super high tier character. It's okay, I'll take this, that's fine by me. I'd rather trade poke with her, to be honest, because she has a harder time sustaining. I have better healing, and I have better clear and ranged clear at that, so I can just kind of chill and hopefully get some shots in on this tower. But and there you go, and we pick up this dual orb when we start hitting the tower a little bit. We're not going to actually get this tower by any means, but the idea is just to, get a fair little decent amount of poke on it, while we also try our best to clear this wave and then get out of here before she comes and kills us, basically, is the idea. And truthfully, I don't really care how good or bad this Kali is. Usually I try to get, like, keyword being try. It's very hard sometimes. Like, sometimes you just can't find good players in the queue. Like, that's just how it is. That's the reality of Duel. But anyways, I try to get decent competitive matches. For this one, I don't care, honestly, because I want to show you guys what you're supposed to do versus a Kali the best you can. Obviously, if the Kali you're facing is better, I mean, like, I don't know if this guy's good or bad. I'm just speaking in general. Let's just say he's bad, right? Let's just say if he is, right? If the Kali you're facing is better or whatever, you still want to try this sort of strategy, I'd say, because in my opinion, late game, unless the Kali misplays really hard, unless the Kali's super bad, late game, AMC should just lose this matchup every single time. Like, it should not be close. So you always want to pressure the early. Some people will probably even recommend you ban gods like Bakasura and Kali, but I'm just, I'm a hunter banner. What can I say? I do want to look for a stinger on her as much as possible, but they did nerf AMC a bit and make it to where the stinger refund cooldown, when you pick the stinger back up and you get a lower cooldown, it's not as good as it used to be, but it is what it is. We're gonna try to stop his back. It's kind of cringe, it's kind of try hard, but hey, we're AMC. We're already like a little scummy little B character, and we're in a very hard matchup, or at least a matchup that can be very hard at later stages. Obviously, if we just snowball our brains out, then we're gonna be okay. Okay, we missed our stinger, and we killed her anyways. Hopefully we can get to this dual orb. Okay, we got it. That's good. Putting some more points into our one more damage on the tower. She might just surrender, honestly. I hope she doesn't. I really hope she doesn't. I hope she recognizes that she's Kali and she has a great late game, and hope that she shoots for that. Hope she doesn't surrender, but we are snowballing pretty hard. Looks like she noticed we were on that, which is unfortunate. I would really like to get that buff, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and back up. We're going to buy some sustain. I think we'll go sustain second and Aussie. think Aussie's fairly good on AMC. Normally I would go like Transcendence Aussie, but even if you're going Griffin Wing, I think overall Devourer's Gauntlet is a better item in Duel right now, generally speaking. But and I don't even know what it is in particular, but for whatever reason, I just see AMC as an Aussie guy. I don't know. Maybe because he's a stand your ground kind of guy. You get a kill and you stand your ground. Or are you somebody jumps on you, you stand your ground because he has a hard time running away in certain situations. Like obviously he's an incredibly fast character, but when you have like when you don't have a sprint and they horrific you, or it's a Fenrir who's brutalizing you or whatever. The point is while he is a very fast character and a very mobile character, there are still certain situations where you just can't get away. You have to just stand your ground and try to, stinger them and 100 to 0 them the best to your ability. Ooh. Hello, Chesters. How are you guys? I think we're going to go ahead and start this up. Even if the Kali comes, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe she'll prove me wrong. Here. Okay, we're just going to come over here, try to sustain off the wave. Shouldn't be a problem. She doesn't have a blink or anything like that. Right now, we're basically just playing really greedy, for sure. Ugh. We're playing really greedy, but at the same time, in my opinion, in a matchup like this is how you should play. Now, maybe you don't need to literally get yourself to 1 HP over there by the Bull Demon. You don't have to be that greedy, but you want to try to pressure your lead. You want to try to do what you can to be cheesy and whatnot. Kali doesn't have a great early game. Like, look, she ran out of mana. Like, look at the position. I was almost dead a second ago, right? And look at the position we're in. It sucks that I have my bees on her because then the tower aggroes me, which is unlucky, but also she had a red buff there. It's super unfortunate that she had the red buff. That obviously helps her in regard of chasing me around the map. We're going to get some defense. I think honestly, Berserker Shield or Phalanx would work here. Although I think Phalanx is a little bit better. I don't even know if that's how you say the name of this, by the way. I have no idea. That's what my Twitch chat has told me. But I think Phalanx is a little bit better because it provides more defense, which is pretty good, I guess, for surviving the Kali all-in. But also, it buffs your minions, and I plan on getting the Phoenix, and I plan on pressuring with my fire minions. So if she hits me, then she's going to buff the minions. Okay, I don't... Stinger. Oh, she does have a Midgardian mail, which is not very good for me, I will say. Oh, I barely got that. But we did get it. We're in like a weird spot now where like her build, she has movement speed and HP and defense and Midgardian passive, which slows me. So we're in a weird spot where like it seems like I can't do much because I can't kill her quickly, but at the same time she doesn't do much either. But we both just kind of don't do a lot of damage to each other right now. Neither one of us are in a particularly great position in my opinion as far as PvP is concerned, but obviously I'm winning as far as the map is concerned. So that's very good for us. Clear that wave. Poke this Phoenix. We got a ton of Phoenix damage there. Hopefully we can still get the red. I'm assuming that just spawned because her blue just spawned. Yep. And I was praying that these were spawning together. I didn't remember exactly. Also, you guys are probably noticing I'm a lot more try-hard right now. It's because, like I said, this matchup for sure. Also, let's just get an Aegis for the all-in and try to run away. It's for this matchup, but also AMC. AMC just brings the tryhard out in me because he's just so good at doing the PvE and good at doing the pressure, like stand in your face and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, what are you going to do? Attack me, It's unfortunate that I did pick up the blue buff, so I can't get that red, but, it is what it is. We do what we do. I basically just know that there's not a lot unless I misplay really hard, there's not a lot of Kali can do versus me. And a lot of people might think that Kali wins this matchup really hard because of, how the late game can potentially go. But if you just snowball, man, if you just pressure as hard as you can, I swear AMC can win this matchup 10 out of 10 times, or at least 9 out of 10 times AMC can win this just by pressuring as hard as you possibly can. Like I said, we went the Phalanx because I plan on getting this Phoenix. And I plan on buffing my minions with it. Also just makes me tankier. It gives me crowd control reduction. Not a lot, only 10%. But that will reduce Kali's stun duration by a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh my god, that reminds me of A 50 Cent song. Dang, what is that? What is that song called? I forget. Ooh. Oh, I think it is called A Little Bit, actually. I think that's what it's called, yeah. Not a lot, baby, just a little bit. Something like that, I don't know. Anyways, I'm not 50 Cent. We're gonna hit this Phoenix here. Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh yeah, we're playing AMC now, baby. Oh, my honey splooge didn't do anything. Because I didn't have any bees. No. We got her. I actually don't even think we can end right here, to be honest, but we're gonna poke this Titan because it's so early. It's only 9 minutes in, but we're gonna poke this Titan anyways. Yeah, there's no way we could end, but we're gonna hit it. Get some decent damage on it. All right, I don't want to stay until she literally respawns because then she's gonna chase me around and try to stop my back. She might even still do that, but I'm gonna try to get my back off here. And then here, oh, by the way, the power potion. I didn't mention anything about the power potion. It should be self-explanatory. I go power pots to be honest with you, I go power pots every single game. The potion of power here, the 500 gold little potion. I go it every single game, but truthfully, you shouldn't need it every single game, or you shouldn't get it every single game. I just do it for fun. In this situation, though, I would recommend it as long as you don't int. You don't want to die. You definitely don't want to die with it. But as long as you don't int and you don't die, realistically, you're just buying like a full item here, and it goes with what I've been telling you guys you should do in this sort of matchup. You should just snowball as hard as you can. Do everything in your power. And we're buying the oboe because oboe, by the way, is the most efficient Titan killing item in the game, and it is not close. And I mean that for both magical and physical characters. Oboe is the best at killing the Titan in the game. Not even close. She just can't do anything. There's nothing she can do about it. And she buffed my minions by hitting me. I'll even fight her a little bit here. Oh, no, okay. Let's see how much our oboe did just in like 2 seconds. It did 235 to her, and it did almost 400 to Titan, and that's only 4. So realistically, it only did the bouncy thing because it bounces on the same target multiple times. It only procced once or twice in that fight, and it already did a couple hundred damage. I have bought oboe in so many different games though, and pressed just like I did right there, pressed the damage screen, and seen 1100 oboe to the god, and then like 1800 oboe to the Titan. You know, the item itself, the item proc itself is just doing like 3000 damage. So I don't know how to feel about this video, to be honest. It's a bit of a shorter one, but I mean, that's kind of like the idea of it. I'm playing AMC and I'm trying my best to snowball as best I can. To explain the build, like I said, normally I would go Transcendence, but we're just against Akali and we're trying our best to snowball really hard early game. So we're going Griffin Wing, has the best stats early. Aussie because it has, you know, pretty good stats, pretty okay stats, but mostly because it gives you a ton of sustain. Phalanx just because it has a ton of pra and buffs your minions. Really good in this situation, I think, personally. And then oboe to end the game. So with that, and the relics, Aegis for her all in, and then Shell for her all in. Because Shell gives you movement speed and mitigations. Aegis, I think we all know what Aegis does. And so basically, there's only going to be like a couple times late game. Because I'm going to be so far ahead. I'll have 6 items by the time she has like 5 items, right? So she's not really fully late game, especially with a build like this. You shouldn't build like this on Kali, by the way. But she's only going to have maybe 1 or 2 opportunities to kill me. And the idea is that I just Aegis and Shell that, and then I sustain up, and then she lost her opportunity and she loses the game off of it. So like I said, it's, you know, a bit of a faster video this time. Maybe I shouldn't try to make videos like this. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, this is my 3rd take, and all the other videos, people just surrender instantly. So I figured this is a pretty good, this is better than people putting just multiple games of people surrendering together. This is me pressuring Akali. She did not surrender. I'm against a top character, and snowballing as efficiently and as well as we possibly can, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.